Good morning, Wine Saves Lives subscribers. We're pressing today, and this is how the press day starts, by emptying the free-run juice from bins. So we have a screen here on the bottom of this hose. I'll show you what that looks like. Screen like that. So it keeps the skins and seeds out of the free-run juice, free-run wine that goes into a tank, and then we'll press off these skins when these bins are empty. So the first bin has been emptied, and you can see how much the cap has dropped. So that line there is where the cap was, and we're way down here. So 67%, 75% of the wine that we get is free-run, and the press fraction ends up being a small amount of wine. Here we are at the top of the new bin, which will look just like this first bin did when we're done pumping off the free run. We're here at the crush pad, where we are pressing off 3 different lots of wine today. So it's going to be a full day's worth of work here at the press. I've got a close-up on 3 beakers, and what we're doing, and sort of the way that the press cycle works, is we dump in fruit into the bladder press, which is like a big balloon, and the bladder inflates on one side and presses the fruit up against the side of the press, and the press fraction wines then fall into our press pan, which is right here. But what I'm doing during the course of the press is tasting the wine at various increments so we can determine how long we actually want to press at any given pressure level, and how long the overall press cycle will last. On the right-hand side is a sample of wine at 0.25 bars, so a quarter of an atmosphere pressure. Middle is 0.5, left-hand side is 0.75. You can see that on the right-hand side, the wine's a lot cloudier than it is successively as we move to the 0.75 mark. The reason for that is a lot of the lees, dead yeast cells, kind of bits and pieces of skins and seeds and the like, start getting mashed up into the cake of skins and become less and less a factor as the pressure gets greater. So you get clearer and clearer wine coming through. So we'll do this to 1.0, and then we will take all the pressure out, then mix the tank so that the seeds and the cake breaks up again, and then we'll start the press cycle over again. We'll do this 2 or 3 times until we're done with pressing in about an hour and 15 minutes or so. But it's important that we're tasting so that we're not getting too much tannin in the press fraction. See the lees on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, the press fraction of wine as it heads off through our hoses and into the tank.